This comes from Kathy. Judge, one of the first cases that you have this morning is for Miss Marilyn. I think this one here. She's on the phone. Her phone she doesn't have internet. We're able to phone to access the internet. She's on there.
All right, this is case number 23-49948. This is Central Tower versus Marion Green and other occupants of property located at 2565 Central Avenue, apartment number 10108. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. The court is also at this time calling the suffix 9997. That's Central Towers versus Darnell Larkin and other occupants of property at 2562 Central Avenue, apartment 1006A. Counsel, your appearance at this time, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeff Gowdy on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Ms. Gowdy. Your P number for the record, please.
Your Honor, it's P66254.
All right, thank you, counsel. And I understand that I have on the phone Miss Green, is that correct?
Ms. Green? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, your name is Marion Green. Marion Green, is that correct, ma'am?
Yeah, my mom's name is Marion Green.
All right.
Okay, she's in a rehab center doing physical therapy and speech therapy because she collapsed in the bathroom New Year's Eve.
Thank you. Let me stop you for a moment. Do you live at the property?
Yeah, I've been here for 3 years taking care of my mom.
All right, thank you. All right, this is the first hearing regarding this matter. Have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer that might be able to assist you regarding this matter, ma'am?
Not really. I don't have that kind of money for a lawyer.
Didn't ask you about money. You have not had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer. Is that correct, ma'am?
No.
All right, I'm going to give you somebody that you can talk to regarding this matter, a lawyer. I'm also going to set this over for a new hearing date. This is the first hearing date, and under Michigan law, I'm required to set it for a subsequent date. That date is going to be the February the.
Now we're down to February the 22nd.
February the 22nd, 2021, and that's going to be at 9:00 a.m. That will be the next action date on this matter, ma'am.
Wait, excuse me, the 21st or the 22nd?
The 22nd, ma'am.
Okay, at 9:00?
At 9:00 a.m. That's when you will contact the court again. If you have the ability to do so, you could zoom in at that time. But that's when you'll recontact the court. Also, ma'am, my clerk is going to get your phone number, and we're going to pass that number to the attorney on the other side, and we're going to give you a number to contact that office so that you might be able to get some assistance in this matter. You understand, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right.
Because, my mom's 83 years old, and this virus is kind of hard for her to get around.
I know that's difficult.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that's difficult, but you indicate that you live in the property, so you can act as a person residing in the property, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here living in 8, but they deny me because they I feel that they they don't, put it this way, they can't charge me. I'm not getting paid from the state.
All right, let me stop you, ma'am. Let me stop you. That's what, those are the things that you will talk with the lawyer about, okay?
Uh-huh,
All right,
yeah.
so we'll get somebody,
Thank you.
so what number should I give her,
313.
Okay, right.
She had that phone number 313. I'll give it to you.
no, is that her number?
Yes.
Okay, don't call it out loud. I'm talking about the number that we're gonna give to her.
Okay.
Are we giving her the number to the coalition or? Somebody speak up.
Judge, this is Lockhart. You can give her my phone, but I'm going to be on your docket all day today.
All right, so give me the number, if you will, sir, so that I can convey that to Miss Green.
313-774-0371.
All right.
Wait.
No, that's okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
My clerk is gonna give you that information that you got 0371 is the last three.
Yes.
All right, so she's gonna give you that number. You're gonna call, you're looking for Mr. Lockhart, but that'll be sometime, this afternoon that you will have to call him, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You understand?
Okay,
Or Judge, if she can make it between 1 and 2,
Between 1 and 2 o'clock PM is when you wanna make that call,
or after 3.
or after 3. Got it, ma'am?
okay,
All right,
yes.
all the best to you. All right, Mr. Gowdy, that's the next action date regarding that matter. Let me check to see whether or not I have Mr. Larkin on the Zoom. If you're here, sir, living at the property on Central Avenue, apartment 10068, please say something at this time.
Yes. Call that number. And
It does not appear that the defendant that has appeared regarding that matter. Therefore, I will set it over the same date, sir. If the defendant does not appear at that time, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default. That's going to be the 22nd of
And
February.
Judge, that was on 997.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gowdy?
That was on the Larkin case.
Yes, sir.
Larkin's here.
Larkin didn't respond when I called for him earlier.
I'm sorry,
All right,
I did not hear you.
All right, Mr. Larkin. All right, let's put your name in there. All right. All right, Mr. Larkin, have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding the matter that you had before the court, sir?
I believe so.
All right, who did you talk to, sir?
I'm not aware of the name. It was a woman.
All right, and they're not, that person, whoever that is not representing you at this time. They didn't tell you that they're coming to court or anything, correct?
No, sir.
All right, so let me get you to someone that you can talk to today. Given that this is the first hearing under the Michigan Administrative Code, I'm required to set a second hearing. That hearing is going to be on the 22nd of February, 2021 at 9 o'clock a.m. That's when you'll be coming back into the Zoom. But I'm going to give you someone that you can talk to today that will be able to give you some direction regarding this file. So stand tight. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. You'll get a notification from me for that purpose. Mr. Lockhart, are you speaking with this individual?
Your Honor, this is Charlene Snow from the Housing Coalition, and I think we have a law student, Patrick McDonald, and we also have a legal assistant, Angelica Scott. Oh, and Joe Linden. We have a wealth of folks. One of those folks, maybe McDonald or Linden, can go in a breakout room with Mr. Larkin and get his vital information for us, and then we can contact him.
All right, so Mr. Larkin, you just received a notification from me for breakout room 1, and someone is going to meet you there in just a moment, sir. I see, well, the easy one for me to see is Ms. Scott. Who else did you say? Who's available to go in that breakout room?
Joe Linden and Pat McDonald from U of M. Joe Linden, I think, is a social work student from Wayne State.
I'm not seeing,
Please connect and wave your hand, whoever can go in to breakout.
Go in.
Wave your hand there so Judge sees you.
yeah, that's what I'm sending. I'm sending Mr. Linden. All right, thank you, sir. You received
Mr. Gowdy, is your client interested in Sarah?
This is, I don't think so. This is a termination case, so I don't think they'd be interested in Sarah.
Just let them know we can convert it to non-payment and generate some income if they're interested.
I will, no problem. Thank you.
No.
Darnell Larkin's back. I joined Coleman's video.
Mr. Larkin, where are you, sir?
Where am
Say
I?
something.
You should hear your name. My name show
Okay.
because this is the Zoom.
Mr. Larkin, the only person who should be talking now, Mr. Larkin. Mr. Larkin, say something.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, let me change something here. You just hold tight right there.
Okay.
He's finna mute it. I forget.
There you go, Mr. Larkin.
All right.
Click into the breakout room, sir. All right, this is case number 2349944. This is Proway Property Management versus any and all occupants of property at 6836 Memorial Street. Just one moment here. All right, your appearance on that matter, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andre Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you, counsel. This matter is before the court on the filing of the complaint for recovery of possession of property. Do I have any person in the Zoom living at the property on Memorial Street, 6836 Memorial Street? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. It does not appear that the defendant has appeared regarding this matter. The court will set the matter over accordingly. I'm going to go ahead and set it on the 19th, sir, because I know that you have other cases that you're coming back on that day. So I'll set it for the 19th, and I'll set it for 9:30 a.m. If the defendant does not appear at that time, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment. So ordered.
And Your Honor, just for clarification, it's February 19th, correct?
That is correct, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
And good day to you as well. This is case number 239955. This is Nancy Johnson versus Stacy Browner regarding property located in the city of Detroit at 1425 Steel
He might
Street.
shut off. I don't know.
To recover possession of property. Do I have Nancy Johnson on this Zoom? Please say something if you can.
Yes, Nancy Johnson.
All right, thank you, Ms. Johnson, and good morning to you, ma'am.
Morning.
All right, let me put your name in here. All right. Thank you. This appears to be the first hearing regarding this matter. Do I have Ms. Stacy Browner on the Zoom or any person living at the Steel property? Please say something if you're on the Zoom. All right, it does appear that the defendant in this matter has not appeared regarding this matter. It is the first hearing of Ms. Johnson. By law, I'm required to set the matter over for a new hearing date. I am going to set this matter over for 2/16/21, February 16, 2021. And that's going to be at 10 o'clock a.m., ma'am. That's when you will Zoom back in. If the defendant does not appear on that date, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment. So make sure you got that date, the 16th of February at 10 a.m. That's when you'll Zoom back in, ma'am. I wish you well.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And likewise to you, ma'am. The court now calls case number 20349955. Please keep your device silent.
Hello?
You have to keep your device silent. All All right, the court is calling 20349959. This is Wakawan Group versus Algernon Lee Bell regarding property located at 16200 Littlefield, unit number 1 in the city of Detroit. Your appearance at this time, counsel.
Morning, Judge. Joe Horka, P75969, representing the plaintiff.
Thank you, sir, and good morning to you. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. This is the first hearing in this matter. Do I have on the Zoom Algernon Bell or any person living at the property on Littlefield? Say something if you're on the Zoom. All right.
Judge, if I may interject, this is Lockhart. Mr. Bell did connect earlier this morning.
All right, thank you.
He must have dropped off. We did have a shutdown at one point.
All right, very well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set the matter over for the second hearing, Mr. Horka. That'll be the 22nd of February 2021, 9:00 a.m. If Mr. Bell comes back into the Zoom, the court will inform him of that date as well as give him an opportunity to speak with someone that may be able to give him some legal guidance in this matter. Otherwise, the matter is set on for that date. Thank you, counsel. Mr. Horka, did you have something else?
And a couple of dismissals, 041 and 963.
All right. Those matters will be dismissed as requested. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Judge. See you this afternoon.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. The court is calling. All right. Do I have Mr. Sagati or someone standing in for him at this point? All right. Do I have Mr. Callahan on this Zoom, Mr. Callahan? All right. The court will call at this time case number 2348-479. This is Rotter Holdings LLC versus Zerlita Brown at 7829 Woodmont. Today's date and time set for a second hearing regarding this matter. Ms. Brown, are you on the Zoom? Ms. Brown. All right, defendant did not appear on at the first hearing and has not appeared at the second hearing. Petition in this matter for entry of judgment by default, and will sign such an order upon presentment. You'll find that such order must be complied with on or before the 9th of February, or after that date, a writ will issue allowing for eviction from the property is so ordered. All right, the court calls case number 2348-5. This is Motown Rising LLC versus occupants. Please, device muted.
You have to wipe the camera off.
You have to keep your device muted until I call.
They see you.
Now, what was the case, Judge?
Case number is 20349985. This is Motown Rising versus occupants of property at 720 Hazelwood. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. The plaintiff is represented by Mr. Kevin Callahan. 78273 is his P number. Oh, all right, there he is. All right, your appearance at this time.
Kevin Callahan, P78273, representing plaintiff in this matter. This is a termination of tenancy. It's set for a first hearing today. I believe it's on the auto adjourn docket, so we need to get a new date.
All right, thank you, counsel. Let me inquire now. Do I have any occupant of the property on Hazelwood, 720 Hazelwood? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, the court will note that defendant did not appear regarding this matter and will set the matter over for the 16th of February 2021. Defendant does not appear on that date. The court will allow for a motion for entry of default judgment. That's 2/16/21. That's going to be at 9:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. I also have 989.
Just one moment, sir.
If it's not there, I think it
What you say?
might be dismissed.
I got it. The court does at this time call 203-49989. This is G-Force Production LLC versus William Castaway, Castengard. That's a good one. Caston, G-U-A-Y, and Gabrielle Farah regarding property at 9312 Stout Street. Counsel, you've entered your appearance already in this matter, Mr. Callahan. Do I have on the Zoom any person living at the property on Stout, 9312 Stout? If you live at that location, please say something at this time. It does appear to be a first hearing regarding this matter. It appears that the defendant has not appeared in this matter. I'm sorry.
I must see what you
The defendant has not appeared, and accordingly, the court will set the matter over for a second hearing. That hearing is going to be the 16th of September 2021. That's going to be at 9:30 a.m. If the defendant does not appear at that date, the court will entertain a motion for entry of judgment by default. So ordered.
Thank you, Judge.
The court now calls case number 23-49967. This is Otis White versus Charles Harden and other occupants of property of 14335 Coy, first floor. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for termination of tenancy. Do I have on this Zoom Otis White? If you're on the Zoom, say something now.
Yes, here.
One more time. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Gotcha. And Mr. White, you on Hardin Street, straight up. Is that correct, sir?
Come here.
Yes, I own Coil.
All right, thank you, sir. And do I have on the Zoom Charles Harden? If you are somewhere on the Zoom, please say something to me at this time. Any occupant of the property on Coyle Street, first floor, say something to me at this time. All right, this is the first hearing regarding this matter, Mr. White. The court has the duty then to set it over for a next hearing date. I'm going to go ahead and set that date for the 16th of February 2021. I'm going to set that hearing at 10 o'clock a.m. That is the second hearing. If the defendant does not appear for the second hearing, the court will entertain a motion for entry of judgment by default. So that's when you zoom back in, sir. I do wish you well and good day to you, Mr. White.
Okay, the case number will be the same?
Case number will be the same. Your call-in number will be the same court.
All right.
All right. I wish you well. All the best to you, sir.
Thank you. Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, just put your phone on mute until your case is called. Thank you. All right, this is case number. This is case number 23-47822. This is Skyview Apartments versus Lee Rabbit, strike that versus Lauren Soul and other occupants of property at 13140 Connor, number 45. Your appearance regarding this complaint for non-payment of rent, please. Do I have Mr. Ravitz or anyone from his office on this Zoom at this time? All right, the court is looking now for Lauren Soul that lives at the Connor address, 13140 Connor, number 45. Please say something if you live at that address. All right, it appears that the defendant has not appeared in this matter. The plaintiff is represented by Mr. Lee Ravish, P25314. He has not responded to the Zoom. It is a first hearing. Strike it. It is a second hearing regarding this matter. And accordingly, the plaintiff would be entitled to entry of judgment by default. Court will grant the petition for judgment by default and will allow the judgment to enter upon the terms and conditions set forth in the complaint as updated, and will require that the amounts under the judgment be paid on or before the 9th of February or after that date, a writ will issue allowing for eviction from the property so ordered on the subject 7822. Regarding the case number 2035-0013, this is BBMD Management Company versus Regina Phillips and other occupants of property at 31 Hazelwood, apartment number 4. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for termination of tenancy. Your appearance at this time in this matter. Do I have Mr. Sidney Katz on this Zoom, please, sir? All right, do I have Regina Phillips regarding this matter? Regina Phillips. If you on the Zoom, ma'am, or any person living on Hazelwood, apartment number 4, please say something at this time. I do see counsel for the plaintiff in this matter. Now your appearance, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, P51471 on behalf of the plaintiff. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. It appears that this is indeed the first hearing regarding this matter. It does also appear that the defendant occupants have not appeared regarding this matter. I will, under the administrative order, set the matter for a second hearing. I'm putting it at the 16th of February, although it's a crowded date, given that the defendant has not appeared in this matter. If the defendant does not appear on that date, I will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment. The hearing on that date will be at 9:30 a.m. 2/16 at 9:30 a.m., sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good day to you,
Have a
sir.
good day.
The court is calling case number 20-349971. This is Karen Simpson versus Charles Stodgel. That's Stodgell, with premises at 13445 Longview in the city of Detroit. That matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. The court also calls the suffix 99. The court also calls the suffix 9979 city property versus Dion Harris and other occupants of property at 6050 Evergreen. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for non-payment of rent. Counsel, your appearance at this time, please. Do I have Mr. Galick in this Zoom at this time?
Judge, this is Lockhart. Mr. Asphalt is covering Galick, and he's on your Zoom, but on the phone on mute.
I really
Mr.
appreciate it. Sir, with the mask on, sir, you're going to have to keep your phone on mute. You got a lot of noise in your background. When I come to your case, then you'll be able to unmute your phone. Please keep your phone on mute.
Well, doesn't look like he's getting off the phone.
All right, Mr. Asphalt, I'm going to have to end that call. Let me ask you in the meantime, do I have any person living at the property on Longview? Charles Stodgel, it appears. If you are on this Zoom, please say something at this time.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. What's your name, sir?
Charles Stodgel.
I'm putting his name in down. Have you had an opportunity to speak with me? Right, sir. Mr. Stodgel, did you hear my question? All right, Mr. Stodgel, I cannot hear you now. I need you to respond to my question. Have you spoken with a lawyer regarding your matter?
No, sir.
I want to get that accomplished.
sir.
There's noise going on. What's going on? Yeah, okay, Mr. Stark. I'm going to give you someone that you can talk to about
Your
your
Honor,
legal.
if I might, before we get there, Charlene Snow from United Community Housing Coalition.
One second, Ms. Snow. Ms. Snow, just hold on a second. Just mute your device, Mr. Snow. Mute your device, sir.
Sir.
Ms. Snow.
Thank you, Your Honor. Charlene Snow from United Community Housing Coalition, P26923. We're not involved as a plaintiff or a defendant, and we cannot represent either of them. However, I want to inform the court that United Community Housing Coalition owns this property, and the plaintiff has a land contract with the Housing Coalition. And under that land contract, the plaintiff is required to be living in the property and does not have the authority to rent it out to anybody. I was told by our director this morning that the Housing Coalition is trying to decide whether we're going to intervene or whether we're going to file a separate lawsuit. I just wanted the court to know that we own the property.
All right, and Mr. Asphalt, I understand that you're standing in for Mr. Gaelick's office. I did call two matters, 9971 and 9979. Those two matters are before me right now. Your appearance at this time, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Christopher Asphalt on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you. Ms. Snow has appeared on behalf of the Housing Coalition, not for any defendant in this case, and has indicated regarding the property on Longview that there is a conflict there in as much as it appears that the Housing Coalition owns that property, and that there may very well be a restriction, as she's indicated, wherein it's supposed to be owner occupied. Is that what you pretty much said, Ms. Snow?
Yes, Your Honor. My understanding from Ted Phillips is that the land contract requires the plaintiff to be living in that property and not to rent it out.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we're dealing with on that one. So what I'm going to do, of course, it is the first hearing on this matter, and Mr. Stodgel, I'm going to simply set the matter over for the next date in this matter, which is the 22nd of February 2021, and I'm setting it for 9:15 on that date, 9:15 a.m. That's when you'll zoom back in. You will need to see if you can talk with someone that may be able to give you some legal advice regarding this case, sir. I don't have anyone available to do so today. So you will want to speak with someone to see if you can get them to give you some legal advice. In any event, you'll want to come back in on the 22nd of February 2021 at 9:15. That's when you're coming back to court regarding this case. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Your Honor, is Ms. Snow representing the defendants on this case? Just so
No, we have a conflict, sir.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
The office has a conflict because they own the property. All right. So so we'll revisit that issue on the 22nd. There was some indication that the Housing Coalition may want to intervene in this matter, but nothing definitive has been decided in that regard.
Your Honor, just so it's clear, we only learned about this matter being in your court this morning, and that's why nothing's been filed. We only learned about it. And we can certainly, I suppose, send Mr. Asphalt the land contract, or he might ask his client for it.
Yes.
Certainly, you guys can be in touch with each other in this regard. I'll visit the underlying issues on the 22nd of February. All right, Mr. Asphalt, we also have a matter involving 9979. That is involving property at 6050 Evergreen Road. Do I have on the Zoom Dion Harris, Mr. Dion Harris, so occupant of Evergreen, the Evergreen address? Say something if you're here. All right. It does appear that this defendant has not appeared on this Zoom. Accordingly, the court will set the matter over for the second hearing as required. I'm going to put it on the same date, 2/22/21 at 9:15, council, so you have some congruence there. And we'll see you on the next action date in this regard.
Very good. And then I have one more file, Your Honor.
Yeah, and which one is that, sir?
That's Asia Hunter versus Kenya Hardaway, 018.
Last four digits.
You did it already. You said there was a dismissal.
It was a
Dismissal, you signed it.
Oh, yeah, there was a dismissal in that file, correct, Mr. Asphalt?
Well, a conditional dismissal, yes.
I've already signed it.
Oh, you had signed it. I just wanted to confirm that. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. Good day.
Will Miss Hunter email me a copy of that?
I mail everything because it does take a long time for me to email everybody, but I will, if you request, I will mail you a copy today.
This one would be, I would appreciate it on that particular one. Thank you.
Absolutely, you'll be email number 6,252.
Thanks, have a good day.
She'll get it out to you as soon as possible, sir. Good day to you. All right, this is case number 23-47830. This is Zink's Investment versus Desmond Spires and other occupants of property located at 18045 Lasser Road, apartment number 5. The court is also calling the suffix 1591. That is Derek Hardaway versus Arthur Herndon and other occupants of property located at 7873 Helen Street. The court calls the suffix 9993. That's DCY LLC versus occupants of property at 5030 Avery Street. The court calls the suffix 3276. That's Lock Management versus occupants of property at 12164 Stopel, the upper unit. The matters are before the court on at various positions. There are a couple of matters that are up for first hearing. I should indicate one matter, that is 9993 is first hearing. All of the matters have been before the court, it seems, before. Your appearance in this matter, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, may it please the court. My name is Dennis Flesland, 30289. I'm appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs in those matters. I'm standing in for Levasseur Dyer Law Firm this morning, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Flesland. First, let's deal with the matter of 9993. It is a first hearing on this matter. Do I have in this Zoom someone living at the property on Avery Street, 5030 Avery? If you live at that location, please say something at this time.
Yes, Your Honor, James Gray.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gray. And I do see that that Jay Gray is indicated there. And good morning to you, sir. All right, Mr. Gray, have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding this matter to discuss your rights and ways you may resolve this case here, sir?
I am an attorney, Your Honor.
Oh, is that right? Thank you, sir. But still,
E54759.
All right, and you're representing yourself, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I wouldn't advise that, but
I would. Well, considering what's going on with this case, I would like the opportunity to consult counsel with expertise in this matter, but it's been unusual the way this case came up.
All right. So I will give you the opportunity to go over it with someone that may be able to walk through some of the issues that you may want to bring. And of course, that does not prevent you from ultimately going forward as your own counsel if you wish to do so. But again, it's someone that does have information as relates to this area of law.
I would just like to say for the record, Your Honor, the plaintiff DCY LLC, I have no idea who that entity is. I have no contractual relationship with them.
All right, sir. So, Ms. Noah, do you have a moment that you could speak with this gentleman, Mr.
Sure. Yes, Your Honor. I'm happy to go into a breakout room and talk with him. I doubt that we can actually represent him, but I'm happy to have a conversation with him. My guess is I'm happy to have a conversation with him. He may not meet our income requirements, I hope. Okay.
In any event, I will set it up for discussion in a breakout room, Mr. Gray. And I'm going to set the next hearing in this matter for the 22nd, February 2021. That's going to be at 9:45 a.m. That'd be the next action date in this matter. And I'm going to send you now to breakout room number 2. And Miss Snow is going to meet you there. You can have a chat with her. This is there you are, sir.
Yeah, Ms. Snow, I'm going to send you a chat note too, just for some information.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I can't read the chat note once I leave, so I'm going to leave.
Well, okay, I was just going to,
Well,
Mr. Gray had filed a bankruptcy, and that the stay in the bankruptcy has been lifted in case that issue comes up, so.
All right, very well. So, Mr. Gray, you and Ms. White, Ms. Snow, the two of you have the notification, right?
Are you going to set a new date, Your Honor?
He did already.
He already did.
What was that? I missed that.
22nd of February, 9:45. February 22nd, 9:45.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, in relationship to the suffix 7830, Zinks versus Spires, S-P-I-R-E-S on Lasser Road, apartment 5. If you're on the Zoom, please say something. All right, this does appear to be the second hearing regarding this matter, counsel. I believe that you're asking for entry of judgment by default. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. Yep.
The court will enter judgment by default on the terms as prayed as set forth in the complaint, subject to update due to the expiration of time. The court would order that amounts set forth must be paid on or before the 9th of February of 2021, or after that date, the writ will issue allowing for strike that a judgment will enter by default, and if that is not paid, a writ will issue allowing for emergence from the problem.
That was the case ending in 7830, correct?
That's correct, sir. The court now addresses the suffix 1591. That is Derek Hardaway versus Arthur Herndon. This is a matter.
Judge, could I intervene?
Where there's an application for writ restitution in this matter. Mr. Lockhart, you may proceed, sir.
Judge, I'm sorry, but on that last file, 20347-830.
Yes, sir.
That file was not on this morning's docket. When the clerk put this morning's docket, Ms. Mulvig, Attorney Mulvig at Lakeshore Legal Services, came on the Zoom this morning. When she saw it was not on the docket, she left. But she was here this morning for defendant on file ending 7830.
Got it. I've been informed by my clerk that we received something from Ms. Mulvig in their office, and that this case is actually dismissed. That's the information I have now.
Oh, it's dismissed?
Yes.
Yes. So strike the judgment on 780. The court has received a proposed order of dismissal. The court is signing the order.
Okay, good, very good, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
Thanks for.
Absolutely, sir. All right. Part-time, full-time lawyer, part-time clerk. Do I have Mr. Herndon on this Zoom? Anybody living at the Helen address, 7873? Now, so this is an application for restitution after entry of judgment. This judgment has been pending around since 9/25/19. The judgment amount at that time was $2,950.
Your Honor, our records show that no payments have been made and there's been no contact with the tenant since the judgment was entered.
All right, notice has been given regarding this matter. The court will now sign the application for writ restitution in this matter, and will indicate that the writ may be executed on or after February the 12th. Writ may be executed. So ordered at this time. regarding the suffix 3276, I see an indication that Mr. Attorney Jonathan Simon was on that file. Do I have Mr. Simon on the Zoom, or do I have any person living at the property on Stopel Street, 12164 Stopel, the upper unit? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Dennis Westland, P30289, again, standing in for the Levasseur Dyer firm. Our records show that there have been no payments and no contact with the tenants since the judgment was signed, Your Honor.
All right, and that judgment entered on the 19th of February, 2020. It was a judgment for possession, and no further action has been taken. The court's been shut down, et cetera, et cetera. The defendant has been duly notified in this matter and not responded to the hearing on today's date. Accordingly, the court will allow for the entry of the writ. The court is signing the same at this time. The court will allow for execution to be had thereon on or after the 12th February 2021 is so ordered.
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you. I think that should be everything I have with you today.
Wonderful, sir. All the best.
Thank you, Judge. See you later.
Yes, sir. I saw Mr. Abbott somewhere there. I see Mr. Coleman. Let's see. All right, Mr. Coleman, we're coming to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
And this is case number 2350017. That is Open Door Property Management versus all occupants of property at 4031 Clemens Street. The court calls the suffix 0021. That's Open Door Property Management versus occupants of property at 9144 Guilford. The court is calling the suffix 203. It's right there. The court is calling the suffix 0025. Open Door Property Management versus occupants of property at Roxbury 10824 Roxbury in the city of Detroit. The court is calling the suffix 0029. That's Open Door versus occupants of property at 14838 Snowden Street. The court is calling the suffix 0033. That's Motown Rentals versus Starita Coleman and other occupants of property at 14966 Madeline. The matters are all before the court for first hearing. It looks to like each matter is a complaint to recover possession of property. Counsel, your appearance at this time, sir.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P56540, on behalf of the plaintiffs in this matter. Your Honor, in these matters for Open Door are all terminations first hearing. The case ending in 033 for Motown Rentals versus Starita County is a non-payment matter.
All right, it's so noted. I have reviewed that. It is so noted. So let me see, are there any occupants of the respective properties on the Zoom? Let me ask you about Clemens Street, 4031 Clemens. If you live at that location, please say something to me now on this Zoom. I am addressing now the property on Guilford Street. If you're an occupant of the property on Guilford Street.
Yes.
Please. All right, and what is your name?
Jermaine Elliott.
All right, thank you, Mr. Elliott. Just one moment here, sir. And Mr. Elliott, have you had an opportunity to talk with anyone regarding this matter?
Yes, I did.
All right, so is your lawyer here with you now?
Oh, sorry, no, sir.
All right, so who did you talk with, sir?
I talked with a representative of Open Doors, a fellow by the name of Sam.
Oh, that was someone at Open Doors, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's not your lawyer, is what I'm getting at. So I'm
No,
going to give you,
no.
I'm going to give you someone that can go over your legal rights regarding this matter, Mr. Elliott.
Absolutely.
And this is the first hearing in this case, so I'm going to set it over for a second hearing as I'm required to do so. And that's going to, that hearing is going to be the 22nd of February.
February.
February 22nd, 2021, and that's going to be at 9:30 a.m.
Okay.
9:30. I'm going to send you to a breakout room momentarily so that you can talk to a lawyer and go over what issues are in this case. You understand, sir?
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So just hold tight for a moment. I'll get you in somewhere. What's the last name again?
Elliott, Elliott. Okay. 2 L's, 2 T's.
Jermaine.
Jermaine for the first with a J.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Elliott.
All right.
Who's available to talk to Mr. Elliott at this time?
Judge, this is Lockhart. I can speak to him. Did I catch the adjourn date correctly? It's the 22nd of February?
At
That's
9:30
correct,
a.m.
Steve.
Fred, is your client interested in Sarah?
No, this is a termination. I don't know if they talk. I will communicate with my client on that, but it is a termination matter.
All right, very well. And so, Mr. Elliott, I'm sending you to breakout room number 1.
Okay.
This is probably Mr. Lockhart is going to meet you there as well.
Lockhart.
I have Miss Scott with me, Your Honor. Angelica Scott.
I am sending Ms. Scott with you. Mr. Linden has access to that room as well. But that doesn't mean he's going. I just wanted to remind him that he does have access.
Judge, what did you say about Lockhart?
That's the attorney that you're going to be speaking with.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
all right. So go ahead and click on. And,
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And Mr. Coleman, also the previous matter that where nobody appeared, I believe that was the Roxbury address. That matter is set for the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's actually the Clemens Street matter, 0071, 0021. Both of those are set for the 22nd at 9:30 a.m. 222, 9:30 a.m. Regarding the other matters that are here, and go forward. Do I have anyone in the Zoom who occupies the property on Roxbury Street, 10824 Roxbury? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. Regarding the property on Snowden Street, 14838 Snowden Street, the suffix 00929. If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. Regarding the property at 0033 Motown Reynolds versus Starita Conner. If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. It looks like in those matters, counsel defendants have not appeared at this first hearing. Pursuant to the administrative order, the court will set the matter over for next action date. That date is going to be the 22nd of February, and it will be at 9:30 a.m. to give congruence with your other cases. That's 2, 22, 21 at 9:30 a.m.
Your Honor, it's always a pleasure. You and your staff have a wonderful day, and thank you.
Thank you, sir, and good day to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, and since I heard that there was a handsome fellow with the first name Neil in the Zoom, I'm going to go ahead and call this case and see if that's really true. This is case number 2350037. This is Next Level Property Management versus Estella Brown and other occupants of property at 11077 Linden Avenue. And I heard this gentleman has the same amount of hair he had when we were in law school together. I'm really frustrated. Your appearance at this time, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Always a pleasure to see you.
My pleasure to see you as well, sir. Your appearance for the record, your name
For the record, Neil Chanis appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning to you. If this is the first time, Happy New Year to you as well, sir.
This is the first one. Yep.
Thank you. Do I have Miss Estella Brown or any person occupying the property on Mendon Street on the Zoom at this time? If you are,
Yes.
all right, thank you. All right, and what is your name, ma'am?
Her name is Estella Brown. I'm her granddaughter, Charisma. I'll be showing the damages.
All right, do you live at the property?
Yes.
All right. Is that Miss Estella Brown that I see?
Yes.
All right, how are you, Miss Brown? Good morning to you.
I'm doing fine, you?
All right, I'm doing well, ma'am. Listen, have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding the matter that you have in front of you, ma'am?
Did you have opportunity to speak with the lawyer? No.
All right, Ms. Brown, so this is the first hearing regarding this matter, and I'm going to set it over as I'm required to do so under the administrative order for the state of Michigan. I'm going to also give you an opportunity to speak with someone that may be able to give you some legal advice and direction regarding this non-payment action that you have before the court. So I'm going to set that date for the 22nd of February, and I'm going to set it at 9:15 a.m. February 22nd, 9:15 a.m. will be the next action date regarding this matter. That's when you'll Zoom back in, Ms. Brown, and you'll use the same information that you used to Zoom in today. So I'm going to set it up today so that you can speak with a lawyer regarding this matter. So Mr. Chanis, that's the next date regarding this matter. And I believe, Ms. Snow, you're going to speak with Ms. Brown, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I can speak with her briefly, and if you could send Pat McDonald from U of M, he's in the corner of my screen, I don't know where he is on yours.
All right, I see him, and I'll make sure that happens. And you, have you met Mr. Chanis, the plaintiff counsel in this matter? You guys have met?
No, I haven't.
Nice to meet you, Charlene.
All right. All right, very
Should
well.
I put my name? Well, I don't know whether we're going to be representing the lady or not until we talk to her, but we'll talk with her and see what's going on.
Okay,
And-
then I would ask that either one of you contact me as soon as possible. Maybe we can resolve this before the next court hearing.
Mr. Chanis, I wanted to let you know that it appears this is a non-payment case.
Yes.
And depending on some information we get from the defendant, there may be, there's a federal program coming down the pike whenever the Michigan legislature decides to release the money. That may be able to help with the payments that are due here. I don't know if your client would be interested, but
I always advise that they participate.
Yep. So we may be, if all works out, we may be talking with you about that.
Perfect.
All right, good enough. Okay, so
All right.
the date is set, and good seeing you, Mr. Chanis, and we'll see you on the next action date. Hopefully something gets worked out here. All the best.
Appreciate it. Take care. Good to see you, Your Honor.
See you as well. And Ms. Brown, you're getting a notification now to go to breakout room number 2. And I'm going to get you there. When you receive that notice on your phone, please click in so that you can go and speak with someone. All right, there it is, Ms. Brown. And Ms. Snow, I sent you, you already have your notification. And I did see Mr. Abbott zoom in a couple of times. Mr. Abbott, are you there somewhere, sir? Okay, over there.
Oh, yeah. Too much.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. You didn't call 7128 yet, have you?
I don't know. That's kind of funny. What's your name?
Richard Ingram.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ingram. Let's see. You said 713?
No, 7128.
No, I haven't called that one yet, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Surely, I'm trying to wait until the attorney comes back here, Mr. Abbott. All right. Ms. Halbauer, you have something?
Yes, Your Honor. William Halbauer, P79527. I did file an appearance this morning on the Richard Ingram case.
All right, let me call that one. That's 20347128. That's Stronghold versus Richard Ingram regarding property at 21734 Ross. I know Mr. Abbott has been in and out on this matter. And so I was looking to him to come in. Your appearance is noted at this time, Mr. Halbauer. Update me, sir, if you can, regarding this matter, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Abbott contacted me because the eviction, he thought the eviction diversion program had already had a settlement agreement reached. A settlement agreement on the 7-day stage, demand stage. That did not happen. At this point, I'm willing to represent Mr. Ingram and try and put him through the SARA funding. I did speak to Mr. Abbott this morning through text and advised him we'd be asking for an adjournment. He sounded like he was cool with that, good with that. So we'd be asking for an adjournment at this time to try and hopefully by the next adjournment date, the new round of funding is through and we can just get this paid off in full.
All right. So one of the dates that I'm looking at, I think somebody said what might be a bit more realistic is March the 10th, 2021. So I'm going to set the matter over for that date at 9:30 a.m. March 10, 2021 at 9:30 a.m. Does that work for you, Mr. Halbauer?
Yes, that worked for me. Yes.
It works for me, Your Honor. I'll make it work. I just I assume Mr. Abbott is good with that date. We'd be asking for a date in that time frame anyways, just because of the fact this has been adjourned so many times. I can't speak on his behalf. He did agree to an adjournment, but for the record, I think this is the realistic date to have everything done by the next date. If it was adjourned earlier, I think we'd just be back for another adjournment. So I'm good with that date, but I just can't speak on behalf of Mr. Abbott.
Yeah, I understand. Understood, sir. And so I'm going to go ahead and set it over for that time. And that'll be the next action date, again at 9:30 a.m. And thank you, Mr. Ingram, and good day to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Halbauer.
Okay, good day to you. You said March 10th?
March 10th, 9:30 a.m., sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day, Your Honor.
Likewise to you, sir.
Thank you.
Judge,
Yep.
want to take 2 minutes?
Okay, go ahead, take your 2 minutes if you will. That's good. I'm trying to stand down for Abbott and for the chart
Oh, okay.
that I have remaining. We'll give it a couple more minutes. So you go ahead and do what you have to do. Let me know when you reach. And Mr. Stubblefield, I do see that you're there. In your case, you're one of Mr. Abbott's cases, and I'll be calling those shortly, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me ask you, have you talked with a lawyer, anybody that might be able to give you some advice and information regarding this matter, sir?
I talked to a legal aid, but I haven't talked to an actual lawyer.
All right, so let me go ahead and set it up for you to speak with someone that might be able to give you some advice and information regarding this case. It is the first hearing, and it is a it's a termination matter. And that's the suffix 0001. So I'm gonna set it for a new date. That's the 22nd, and that's going to be at 9:45 a.m.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to send you to talk with a lawyer now that we might expedite things. So who's available? Mr. Lockhart, Attorney Steve Lockhart is going to speak with you, and he's going to do so in breakout room number 3.
Could I have Mr. Linden with me? Joe, are you available?
All right, we'll make sure that Mr. Linden is sent to know. And Mr. Lockhart, I'll be moving you around, of course. So you'll get the notifications. In just a
Judge,
moment.
before I leave, may I ask about file ending 128 with Mr. Abbott? You deal with that one already by chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure it's covered.
Yes, sir. It's taken care of.
So Judge, you called 001?
I did call 001. No, I didn't call it. No,
Oh.
I just set up for somebody to go to breakout room because you weren't here. Don't confuse me like that.
Well, I mean, I came back and I heard you.
Yeah. No, I haven't called anything.
Oh, okay.
I will call that one shortly and give the indications of what occurred.
Okay.
All right. Look like I have. Okay, so do I have Vincent Dean or any person on Nashville Street? If I do, say something if you live on Nashville Street.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, what is your name?
Vincent Dean.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dean. And you live at 1114 Nashville, is that correct, sir?
Correct.
All right, so the case that you have before the court, it is filed as a termination of tenancy. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with a lawyer. You don't have a private lawyer yourself, do you, sir?
No, I do not.
All right. So, Mr. Dean, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with someone regarding this case ending in 0005. And I'm going to also set a new date for the 22nd of February, 2021. And so I'm going to send you to a breakout room to speak with someone that can give you some information regarding this matter, sir. That makes sense to
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yes.
So, Ms. Snow, are you ready? You able to talk to Mr. Dean at this time?
Sure, I can talk with him. Not sure whether we'll be able to represent him, but I'm happy to speak with him.
Very well. So I am going to go ahead and move Ms. Snow to breakout room number 4. And Mr. Dean, you're going to receive a notice right now to go to breakout room number 4, sir. And you'll be able to speak with Ms. Snow in that location.
You didn't give a time, Judge, the return time.
Yes, it's 9:45, but I'm going to put that on the record in just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm seeing Ralph Williams, Jeremy Kowalski, Mr. Either one of you, somebody speak up, Mr. Ralph Williams.
This is Jeremy Kowalski.
All right, and Mr. Kowalski, are you working with one of the programs?
No, I have a notice for 17305 Winston.
Okay, let me see what. All right. So you live at that location?
Yes.
Okay, just one moment. Let me see what we got here. Okay, yeah, it says occupants. All right, so I'm going to. That's one of the attorney Abbott is representing the plaintiffs in those matters. This is your case, of course, involves termination of tenancy action. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with someone. You don't have a private lawyer, do you, Mr. Kowalski?
No, I don't need one.
I'm sorry?
No, I do not have one, and I do not need one.
All right. What do you mean when you say you don't need one, sir? Talk to me.
I'll represent myself. I mean, I'm not going to pay for a lawyer. I don't have the money for a lawyer, so.
Yeah, you didn't hear me say anything about paying, did you?
Oh, no. I mean, if that's the case, that'll work.
Hey, man, you changed too quickly on me there. All right, yeah.
If it involves no money, I'll take it.
We have lawyers available in the zone that are providing information and in some cases ultimately representing individuals in matters that are before the court. So I think it would be prudent to speak with one of them, and I'm going to set it up so that you can do that in just a moment.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, it's the first hearing, and under the law, given the COVID situation, they passed some laws. One of those laws is to set a second hearing. So the second hearing on this is going to be the 22nd of February 2021, and it's going to be at 9:45 a.m. That's when you're going to come back either way. But I'm going to get you to talk with a lawyer in just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so just stand down for a minute, and
Yep.
we'll get that to you. Okay, so Ms. Scott, did you want to go over an intake with Mr. Kowalski at this time?
I can do that, yes, sir.
All right, and then I'll see if I can get someone in to talk with him as you do the intake in just a moment. So I'm going to send you with Ms. Scott at this time, Mr. Kowalski, and I'm going to send you I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. So you'll receive a notification from me right about now. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ralph Williams, that's you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. What property are you Wait a minute. You're breaking all hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Wim, I had too much noise going on. I couldn't hear you. Okay, what address are you living at, sir?
14966 Madeline.
All right. I think I called that case already. What's the last 3 digits on that case?
The last 3 digits of 033. 033.
Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, I called that case earlier. I sent it over. Date is the 22nd of February 2021. And the name on that case that I have is Starita Coleman. So what's your relationship to this matter, sir?
Oh, I'm a resident, and they put it, and I'm on the lease as well, but they only put her name on the. They only put her name on the letter, the eviction notice.
All right, Mr. Williams. So I'm going to I'm putting your name in connection to this, and you've not had a chance to talk with a lawyer regarding this matter. Is that correct, sir?
No, sir.
All right. So I've called the case previously. I'm going to go ahead and I'm leaving the date at the 22nd of February 2021 at 9:30. And Mr. Ralph,
Okay, let me write it down right quick. And forgive me, this is my first time doing this. I just downloaded the app and everything. Come leave it in the parking lot because we actually came to the courthouse.
All right. Well, you made it work out the first time around. I wish everybody could do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to so that time for you, if you will, is February the 22nd, 2021 at 9:30 on 2/22. And I'm going to set it up for you to talk with someone in a breakout room, a lawyer, regarding this matter. All right. So just hold tight for just, sir. Mr. Locker, I need to send you into one with Miss Scott and Mr. Jerry Kowalski. Mr. Kowalski's case ends in 0052, and he lives on Winston Street. So can I send you there for a moment, sir?
I'm trying to locate. Okay, I see it. Judge, before leaving, can I address a matter with you somewhat ex parte? Knowing Abbott enough, I think I can.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I just got done interviewing Mr. Doublefield, defendant in file 0001.
Okay. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, Mr. Locker, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Mr. Stubblefield shows me receipts paid in December on a termination action for $1,200 for a case that was filed in November. Through Park Forest, that would require a dismissal of a termination case. I'll go interview Mr. Williams, but if Mr. Abbott comes on, could you see if we can possibly dispose of that case today? If you can contact his client to verify the funds.
I will stand down on that case, and when Mr. Abbott comes in, I will reference that issue, and then you'll be able to put it on the record formally.
If we can get rid of it today, I would like that.
Not as much as I would.
I understand. And I'm going on file 052, Ark versus Occupants on Winston.
Yes, and the gentleman's name is Jerry Kowalski. And Miss
Kowalski. All right, I'm heading to breakout 1 with Kowalski. Would that be correct?
Yes, and Miss Scott is already there.
If you can send me maybe Mr. Linden again, since he just came back on.
You know Miss Scott is here, so I'll send Mr.
I'll
Linden.
take Miss Scott. No offense, Mr. Linden.
I'm taking.
She's already began the process, Mr. Locker.
All right. And Mr. Stubblefield, you just stay on the docket. Miss Judge is going to recall you possibly in a minute.
Yes, sir. All right. All right, and Mr. Williams, I'm going to send you to talk with someone on that case that we were talking about, 0033. And Mr. Linden, can you get that process started with Mr. Ralph Williams?
Yes, I can.
All right. So I'm gonna send you now, Mr. Williams, to breakout room number 3. I'm gonna send you to number 3, Mr. Williams. So you get a notification, and Mr. Linden is going to be there to speak with you, sir. There you are, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you got your notification? That one's already. You can just put that there.
Okay.
Mr. Bouchard, I'm coming to you. This is case number 2350056. This is 9100 on Gratiot versus Tatiana West and other occupants of property 9100 Gratiot, Unit 207. The court also calls the suffix 0060 as Elite Real Estate and Professional Management versus Laura L. Park Davis regarding property at 18625 Shane. Unit number 1. Brother Counsel, your appearance at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Butchart, P66250. I appear on behalf of the plaintiff in both cases.
Thank you, Counsel. And in these matters, it looks like these are filed as complaints to recover possession of property. And this is the first hearing regarding both of these matters. Do I have on this Zoom Ms. West, Tatiana West, and any person occupying the unit 207? If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. And what's your name?
I'm Tatiana West.
All right. Thank you, Ms. West. Just one more minute.
Sure.
Put in your name. Ms. West, if you have an opportunity to speak to a lawyer, it was to assist you with regard to the matter that you have before.
Judge.
Yeah, that's Ms. West's background. But Ms. West, are you able to assist? Have you spoken with a lawyer that might be able to assist you in this matter, ma'am?
No, I have not. I've been looking, but I have not been able to speak with anyone.
All right, so ma'am, I'm going to connect you to a lawyer today. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so that you can speak to someone that may be able to assist you in regard to this case. I'm going to set the case for hearing date. That's going to be on the 22nd of February, and that's going to be at 9:45 a.m. So February the 22nd, 9:45 a.m. is when you'll come back into the Zoom. Today, I'm going to set it up so that you'll be able to talk with someone. So just hold tight. I'll get you to someone. Understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you so much.
And Mr. Bouchard, you have the action date on this matter. Is that correct, sir?
I'm sorry, Judge.
You have the next action at 2:22 at 9:45, correct, sir?
22 at 9:45.
That's correct, sir.
Thank you. Yes, I have it.
The next case being a first hearing, it will be set at that same date and time, sir. Same date and time regarding 0060. Let me see if I have Miss Barkey Davis on the Zoom. Ms. Davis, if you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, it appears that the defendant in this matter has not appeared. I will set it over under the administrative order. Setting it for the 22nd is indicated at 9:45 a.m. 2/22/9:45 a.m. If the defendant does not appear when hearing, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment at that time.
Thank you, Judge. And I don't know that it matters to the court's consideration today for today's purposes of the pretrial, but my client did indicate to me that apparently this particular property suffered a fire, and I'm told it's not livable. I don't know if anybody is attempting to live there currently or not, but apparently there's some extensive damage from a fire.
All right, so maybe I should set the date a little bit sooner. So let's bring it back. Let's see, we're at. Let's bring it back to the 12th of February. We'll get another notice. We'll set it over for the 12th of February at 9:00 a.m. And let's see what the status is on this one at that time.
Very good. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
And Ms. West, I'm getting you to a lawyer in just a moment, ma'am. I have to mute you, Ms. West, because your device is making a lot of noise in the background. So just hold tight. As soon as I have a lawyer available.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I gave you the
Tatiana.
just so I can let the lawyer. All right, welcome back. I have Tatiana West, who lives on Gratiot. Case number is 0056. That is a termination action, and she needs to speak to someone.
Okay.
I can't hear you, Judge.
I'll take care of that in just a moment, Madam Court Reporter. So Miss West's device, she has a noise background. Keep my voice up. So Ms. Snow, are you able to talk to Miss West at this time, ma'am?
Sure, I can go into a side room and talk to her. Again, I don't know if we can represent her in a termination case if they're not willing to change it to non-payment, but we'll see where we are.
Very well. So Ms. West, I am going to send you to breakout room number 5, and Ms. Snow, Attorney Snow, is going to meet you there, and you can have a conversation with her regarding this matter.
Okay.
There is your notification. And Ms. Scott, can I send you to breakout room 5 with Ms. Snow? She's talking with a Tatiana West. Would you do that?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Judge, this is Lockhart. Can I interrupt you on a matter just to see a status?
Yes, sir.
Third case on your docket today, file 951, U.S. Bank versus Wright. Was that case dismissed?
Just one moment.
You said 30 what?
9951.
9951.
8:40 a.m.
Oh, that's the one we're talking about from this. Yes, that's the one they sent in the dismissal, but they never, they're supposed to be sending in the dismissal from this morning. They supposed to have been sent to them, but they haven't brought it up from downstairs yet.
We're waiting,
Okay.
we're awaiting a suggested dismissal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. And are you able to text, Mr. Lockhart, Mr. Abbott?
Yes, sir.
You can give him a heads up.
And if he doesn't have time to deal with it today, we could just have Mr. Stubblefield come back on the 22nd, but let's see if we can do it today.
Yeah, we're trying to get at that today, because that's a critical one. I wonder where all of my stickers. This sticker going to school.
Oh, they was on the floor.
I go from one to the next one.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
Try to put them right. I try to put them over there.
Oh, no, that's cool. I never even thought to look down there. And I don't know why I still have this over here.
Excuse me, Judge Coleman.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. It was a lot of
Yeah.
noise going on. I was trying to see. My name is Kenya Hardaway. Did you say the case was dismissed? You want me to give you a case number?
Yeah, the last four digits, please.
9975.
Just one moment.
Yes, it was dismissed.
Yeah, that case is dismissed, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I did just text Mr. Abbott. I told him in advance what I was asking in the court, so he's probably going to try to call his client first.
I am gonna get back. He should. This is Deborah. She got kicked off the.
Really?
Yeah, it just happened. She said she's trying to get back on. She said you got many cases left.
I don't know. I got someone to call.
Oh, he just got a few.
All of them are Mr. Abbott's matters.
And Mr. Abbott, we waited. Okay. All right. She said she's gonna try to call back and move.
Mr. Lockhart, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a big boy. Even as a child, that's
Look,
I better not be fooled with that.
she down to 3 now. 3 girls.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
She
She saw them pretty quick. Yeah.
My quarter make it back in. She got knocked off.
Deborah?
Nope.
Nope. Mr. Oh, I thought Mr. Rock was there. We'll call her back and see.
Enter your PIN, followed.
Your Honor, if I might, while we're waiting, was there a date set for case 20350-056? It's Butchart. It's a
Yes.
Butchart case.
Thank you. That's Miss West, correct?
Correct. Yes, she's still in the side room with Miss Scott being interviewed.
And what was that date? It's the 22nd and
9:45.
9:45.
Thank you.
Okay, there she go.
All right. So this is case number 2350001. This is JDL Swanson Investments versus Daryl Stubblefield, an occupants of property at 12713 Myers Road, 14. The court also calls the subject 0052. That's RP PM versus occupants and Jeremy Kowalski, an occupancy property at 17305 Winston Street. The court calls for suffix 0005 JLR Enterprise versus Vincent Dean and other occupants of property at 11410 Nashville Street. The court calls for suffix 0048, that's RPM versus occupants at Roxbury, 10586 Roxbury. The court calls for suffix 0064, that's Park Square Apartments versus Tiana Wiggins and other occupants of property at 1620 Gladstone. It also has an address of 1960 Lane, number 102B. Mr. James Abbott is the attorney of record. He's appeared earlier today. That's not in Zoom at this time. His P number is 26085. All right, so I've had the attorneys to speak with various individuals who are not indicating formal representation as of yet, but have spoken with individuals. And if you wish to address the court on any of the matters that you've spoken with individuals on, you may do so at this time. Mr. Lockhart, you may proceed.
Your Honor, Mr. Stubblefield is still connected on case ending 0001. I had a park forest issue I would like to raise on his behalf. You've already given a new court date of February 22nd. I have texted Mr. Abbott if he's available to come back and address it. Obviously, leave it to your Honor's discretion as to you want to try to deal with it today or come back on the 22nd.
All right, and I, off the record, Mr. Lockhart did indicate to me that there was a payment made after the case of this matter was filed, and that would seem on its face to violate the park forest requirements. And so I will take under advisement the motion to dismiss this matter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this matter on for hearing on tomorrow's date, the 29th. You're on Friday, are you, Mr. Lockhart?
I am not, but I will come in for that one. That's a Lakeshore day, but
yeah,
I can do it.
Yeah, I'll set it for 9:30 a.m. So the court can drill down on the issue that has been raised. The motion, the oral motion that is taken under advisement this time. So we're here tomorrow. Mr.
Stubblefield, are you able to be back here tomorrow at 9:30?
Yes, sir.
Connect the same way, sir.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, see you tomorrow.
All right, and you wish to be heard, this is tomorrow, so just bring this
Tomorrow, okay.
All right, you wish to be heard on any other matters that you spoke with individuals, Mr. Lockhart.
You're on mute, Lockhart.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Can't read lips.
Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Vincent Dean in case number 0005. And I'm going to explore with Mr. Lockhart whether they will change that to a non-payment case. I don't know, but it's a question I'm going to ask of him.
All right, Mr. Abbott, you remain.
Yes, Mr. Abbott, not Mr. Lockhart. I'm confused. Yeah.
Because I think Mr. Lockhart would just roll over, but Mr. Abbott may.
Lockhart would be an easy opponent on that. Hopefully, Mr. Abbott will do the same. Who knows? Well, maybe not his client.
All right. So what I'm going to do is the remaining matters. I am setting the time on them. Mr. Kowalski, I already gave him under 0052 the 22nd of February 2021 at 9:45 a.m. I'm going to keep that consistency with the other cases that are Mr. Abbott's cases, and the suffix 005, 048, and 064. They will all be set over for the 22nd at 2/22 at 9:45 a.m.
Judge, if I could intermeddle your docket, I see someone from Elite Professional Management. Were you aware they're here for you?
Yes, and they were here when I called the cases that Mr. Bouchard was on. Mr. Bouchard, one of those cases involved, at least one of them involved Elite Professional Management. I don't believe they have anything else pending before the court. And if you could hear me under the Elite Professional Management symbol there, I already dealt with your case, correct? Good morning to you.
Morning.
All right, you don't have anything else here right now, correct?
We had two cases in front of us. I don't know if they were called yet or not.
I can't hear her. Right?
Can't really hear you, but I know you said you had two cases. You're right. I called those two cases earlier with Mr. Bouchard, correct?
What was the last part? You did call them earlier and what?
Something's wrong with your sound. So it's like you're way away from it or not connected to your sound. So I'm barely able to hear you.
Okay, I did hear that you called two cases earlier.
Yes, I did. And Mr. Bouchard was representing the agency on both of those matters earlier. And he has the dates.
That's correct. Can you verify the addresses so I make sure?
Your sound, I cannot.
She asked for the addresses. She wanted to verify their addresses.
I don't know why you want me to work that hard.
Well, I had it recorded that they were going to start at 11. I just want to make sure that we are on the same page.
All right. Let me see if I can. All right. Let's see if I can find them. What's your last three digits on your two cases?
Okay. This one's like
Judge, that's 056 and 060.
Okay.
056 and 060. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart. That's your little part-time job there. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can help you here. So those two cases, one is Shaner Street, 18625 Shaner, Unit 1. That's 0060 is the suffix on that case. That's Linda L. Barkey Davis.
Okay, I got that.
All right. And then the other case that I called was 0056. That's 9100 on Gratiot. And that's involving Miss Tatiana West on 9100 Gratiot Unit 207.
That's not even our address.
Oh, okay. Well, those are the two cases. Those are the two cases that Mr. Bouchard had in front of me today.
Okay.
All right. And I don't believe I had anything else with Elite. Did you have another case number or something that should have been in front of me?
I do.
Last one.
There's two that were scheduled for today at 11 a.m.
They're probably dismissed. What are they? Tell me what they are. Last four digits.
I have a copy of the 30-day in front of me and then the information that Mr. Bouchard gave me for the Zoom meeting at 11 a.m. today. I can give you my last name.
Let me stop you. On that Zoom meeting, do you have a case number starting with 20-something, something?
Nope. It starts with a 360-436-00.
Oh, Jones Coleman.
That's Judge Jones Coleman.
Oh, that's Jones Coleman. That's another judge.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for.
Ask your lawyer those questions. Stop coming here and putting us through more work. That's all right. Deal is in the mail.
Judge, should you give them their new court date on the Bouchard case that was with you?
No, I gave that to their lawyer. I'm not messing with them.
I apologize.
Talk to your lawyer. Good day to you.
Okay, go to meeting for here.
Sir.
It's okay.
Judge, do you need us to interview a person on your screen named Gilmore?
Not to my knowledge. I think we've done our cases. Gilmore, say something. Tell me why you're here.
Lizette Gilmore, you're on mute.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Someone said the case was dismissed. Oh,
Okay, what's the, do you have the case number? Give me the case number.
it's 0349951.
Judge, that was on your 840 docket.
And what happened, Mr. Lockhart?
That's the one where Latifah says you're waiting for a dismissal but haven't received one yet.
That's 95. She said 954, 951.
You said 951, right, ma'am? The last three, 951?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting on a dismissal. Somebody told us that that case is dismissed, and I'm waiting on them to send the dismissal to the court.
So I have to stay online until this.
No. You should get something showing that your case is dismissed in the mail. It's dismissed, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't have to stay on the line.
Oh, don't do that, or you'll be here till tomorrow.
Okay, so it was me and Angelo Patterson also.
All right.
So we can click off.
You can click on off because your case is dismissed, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
your patience, and have a good day, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
You too, sir. Bye-bye.
Mr. Patterson, do you hear that? They're both still connected.
Could have been on.
This case is for China Wright.
It's the same case.
Yes, your case is dismissed.
Yeah, it's dismissed. Okay, under that case number is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good day to both of you.
You also.
Yeah, we can go on.
Don't shoot me, Judge, but you also have someone on your screen identified as Gratiot.
Yeah, I see that now. And who is that? Gratiot, tell me who you are.
The property manager for 9100 on Gratiot. I was just waiting for any updates on the Tatiana West case. 0056.
Yeah,
that's Mr. Bouchard.
Your Honor, Charlene Snow from the Housing Coalition, we did a brief interview with the lady and I wanted to talk with Mr. Bouchard about what's going on there.
All right, so you want to reach out to him or make some type of contact?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's what's happening, ma'am, is that the attorneys are going to talk about this. Ms. Snow has some concerns that she wants to raise with Mr. Bouchard, and she knows how to reach out to him in that regard. She's the person that talked with Ms. West.
Okay, so I can log off and just wait to hear from my attorney.
Yes, ma'am. And you know the next date in this matter is the 22nd of February at 9:45 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All the best to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Locker. This could never happen in the courtroom. I'm in person, so we get this only in the cyber experience. So,
I think all you have left are filthy legal aiders.
Yes. I'm about to leave. See y'all later.
Miss Dahl, good day to you. Thank you for your labor.
Charlene, Hassan, and I have the afternoon. You're free.
I think we've got Vanessa Fluker coming in there. Abbott.
Okay.
I mean,
Great.
Lockhart. So I confuse you.
We'll knock it out quick.
Yeah, Vanessa may be there as well. So
good. She's working with the coalition. Is that
okay?
Your Honor, yes, she has a relationship with MLS, and because of the afternoon docket extending the heck out of us, we're calling in every person we can.
Absolutely. All right. Great. I'll see you all in the afternoon. Thank you.
Before we go, Judge, you notice that black dot in my background?
Yes.
That is my cat, who apparently really likes your calm tones, because for 2 days straight, she's your document.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna tell the terrible joke now. Oh, that it would have such a effect on my wife. All right, that's a